Salesforce, ticker CRM, have their earnings coming out after hours today for Wednesday. So what are some key levels to be paying attention to? So right now we are sitting at or relatively near fair value. So currently we're sitting at $213 and fair value is between $224 and $234. So again, relatively close to that fair value. So we may not see a monster move off a release like this, but we will overall cover the key levels. So if we go to the downside, we have a support that we've kind of already been holding for the last few days, and that's at the 205.50. So again, if we kind of get a lackluster move off this earnings, that could definitely be a key support to be paying attention to. However, if we get a bit more of a reaction, we have 194.25 as another support on the way down. Now we do have one final support to be paying attention to, and this would only be if we get quite a big and a kind of overreaction off this earnings, and that would be a support at 177. So again, the three supports we're paying attention to is going to be the 205, the 194, and the 177 as key supports. Now again, if we go to the upside, we have this range dotted out. Again, this is a fair value range between the 224 and the 234. So where we actually start coming into some short bias levels. Again, if we're short bias, areas that we look to short. If we're a long bias trader, these are normally going to be used as targets. And that's going to take us to the 254, 263. And if we get an extreme move, or actually we didn't even note any levels higher, but if we did get an extreme move, we do actually have levels at 291. But again, the reason we haven't noted as many levels to the upside is, again, if we're at 213, to be able to even hit our first deviation, we need a 20% move, which is quite strong. Whereas if we go to the downside, our closest level is 3%, then we have 8%, and our extreme move would be 16%. So again, these supports are kind of, it's going to most likely be a stock we can trade. If we push to the downside, we'll probably come into supports, we can trade it. If it's one where we actually push up off the earnings, will probably be something I don't trade, just because I don't think we'll be making a big enough move to actually push to 254, because again, we would need a 20% move to kind of make any kind of key levels which are worth our while to trade. So again, my main focus then is going to be on the supports of 205, 194 and 177.